there, I got a request to do a video on how to tune their 12-string guitar, so I'm going to show you. I have a Taylor 655, 90s 655 12-string. It's a beautiful guitar. It's a beautiful back. You can see the maple back and sides. I love this guitar because it's very easy to play, and 12 strings inherently are difficult to play. And Taylor 12 strings are very easy to play, so I really like this one. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to get your tuner if you have one. If you don't have a tuner, you can wait till the end of this video and I'll put tones up for each of the 12 strings, so you can tune to those tones. And then you might also want some coffee because you're tuning a 12 string and it may take a minute. But it's not that bad. We're just gonna go one string at a time, and it's basically 6 pairs of strings, exactly the same tuning. The nice thing about a 12 string is you can play it if you know how to play a 6 string. It's just a little bit, you have to push down 2 strings instead of 1, but it's the same tuning, E, A, D, G, B, E, as a regular acoustic or a regular electric guitar. But you have pairs of strings, and generally the bottom 4 pairs of strings have an octave. So you've got an octave up E and then a regular E, an octave up A and a regular A, an octave up D and a regular D, an octave up G and a regular G, and then the top 2 pairs of strings are just B and E like normal acoustic guitar, and they're unison, meaning they are the same note. They're not an octave apart. Okay, so let's start with the bottom string, which is actually going to be the octave up E string. And that one's in tune, and now here's the lower E string. Okay, one way you can also check your work is if you do the harmonic at the 12th fret of the lower E string and then hit the higher E string, they should be the same note. Do it the other, it's easier to do it the other way around. You hit the high note and then the harmonic. Same note. Okay. So the next string is the A string. Again, we're going to start with the higher A string. I got it in tune here, A440. Okay, and then here's the lower A. And I can do the same thing where I'll hit the octave up string and then the harmonic. Same note, okay? Next string is the D string. And now the string's getting pretty skinny. This string is about the size, this higher D string is about the same size as the high E string, as far as the thickness of it. So that allows it to get up there pretty high. So we got that high D in tune, and the lower D's in tune, and I can check my work, hit the high and the harmonic. Okay, and now this is the one you got to be careful on. The G strings, the higher G string is pretty skinny. And so often if you tune up too much or if you go above G, it's going to break. Now, when I was a kid, my second guitar was a kind of a very cheap 12 string, almost made me want to quit playing guitar. And I kept breaking the G strings on it. So what I did was the higher G string. So what I did was I tuned down all 6 strings down a half step and then put a capo at the 1st fret. And then I was playing in standard in front of the capo. And it allowed the strings to be a little looser and I didn't have to tune up. But I've not had a problem with breaking that string in a long time. And I'm using Elixir strings. And I usually buy lots of sets of these. The reason is I can use them for the 12 string, and then I can split a set up and use the higher set, the higher strings, the skinnier strings, and put them on my high-strung acoustic, and then the lower set I can just put on a regular acoustic. So you can actually string 2 guitars with 1 set of strings that way. Okay. The next string, the second to last string is the B string, and again they're unison, the same note. And it's the same exact tuning as your normal guitar. So if you have a normal guitar, you can check your tuning by plucking strings on your normal guitar too, if you want. Okay, now I'm a little flat here. Okay, final string is E. And we have it. It's pretty much in tune to begin with. stay tuned, and you'll be able to, if you don't have a tuner, you can use the tones coming up, and they will help you get your guitar in tune. Okay? God bless you guys. I'll talk to you soon.